Hey everybody, how's it going? Bjork the Bear here, and today we are playing Outward, and we are more importantly looking at the Zhorns Hunting Bag and its location, how to find it, and all that fun stuff. But before we get into that, I would like to throw out there that not everybody that watches my videos are subscribed, so if you want to subscribe to me, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it very much. Just a click of a button, and if you don't like it, you could always take it away. So, anyways, moving on. So the Zhorn Hunting Bag is a really good bag for a melee character. It lowers the stamina cost of all of your movements, attacks, all of that, and which is always good for when you're swinging around. The bag also slows down the decay of perishable items by 75% and provides 2 protection to the durability of items in the backpack when hit by the enemy. So it's a really good melee bag, and we are going to find it today in the Royal Manticore lair. So we have to at least be in the Enmakar forest, and we're gonna go ahead and go to the Royal Manticore lair from Berg. Berg is the most iconic place I could think of in the Enmakar forest. You literally have to go there to progress the story, so that seems like a good starting point. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to leave the Berg and head right, keeping the lake to our left. And we're going to follow that. So the direction that we're heading right now is to the west. And we're heading that way. You can see the Colosseum looking thing over in the distance there. And you can see these mean little bastards. They'll mess you up, so be careful. Anyways, just keep following this path. So before I get too far with this, you also do need a large emerald. You absolutely need it to be able to get into the room that has Zhorns Hunting Bag. There is another room which requires a medium ruby, but you do not need that to get the hunting bag. All that's in there is a palladium vein and a trog chest, so that's not important, but you absolutely do need that large emerald. And if you don't have one, I believe the Sorobian trader has one from time to time. There's also another trader inside of the Berg that has one from time to time as well. Pretty much you'll just have to kind of roll the spawns for what they sell, and eventually you'll get it. But that's how I got mine. I got mine from the Sorobian trader that was inside. So getting back on track here, we are going to be running south by southwest a little bit. We're going to keep the Colosseum directly in our line of sight. When we get to the mountain range that we're running to, we're going to keep it on our left-hand side. So what this is going to take us to is it's going to take us to where the actual Royal Manticore is. But luckily we don't have to fight him. He's very tough, unless you have your build put together very well, which even at this point I do not. He's probably going to be pretty tough for you, or you could just cheese him by doing other methods. This game has a lot of places that you could do that on, but that's for another video. So keep this mountain range on your left hand side. You can still see the Colosseum there as well. We're pretty close to it, but it's still on our left. And out in front of us there in that wide opening is where the Royal Manticore is going to be, but we're not going to fight him. If you just keep hugging this side of the mountain, you don't have to deal with him at all. So after getting past that point, there is a left-hand turn here. You do not want to take that. That'll take you somewhere else, because the cave that we're heading to is actually right in front of us. So run up to here. You should see a bunch of outcroppings like this, and then a little cave that leads right to the front. So we are going to run in there and see what we have next. So this time I cleared out the cave before doing all of this fun stuff. You will run into a regular manticore right there. There's his body. He's nice and dead. And then 2 traps right at the front of the cave. And After you push past this point, there's another, I believe it's 3 traps, 1, 2, and 3. And then 4, I lied to you. There's another one right there. And then you have a whole bunch of trogs running around in here. But we're going to go up this path here. You could either fight them or you can just run past them. Keep following this path here. And you'll know that you're going the right way if you come to this point here. So this point overlooks the opening, and this is actually how you get back down as well. So we are going to just keep running though, and we are looking for a very specific spot. So turn right here, and we are looking for this little kind of worship looking area. So you have a bunch of statues, a bunch of looks like trugs that are in a prayer position. And then you have the 2 doorways back behind. So you have one to the left and one to the right. The one to the right is where you're going to get the Zhorn Hunting bag. So put your large emerald in that door, and it should be sitting right here. So after you leave this part of the cave, we're going to go over to the left door. This is the one that requires the medium ruby. I don't have one on me, so I can't get in there. But all that's in there again is the palladium vein and a trog chest, which isn't really that great. But if you want the chest, just bring yourself a medium ruby. And then to get yourself out of here, we're just gonna go back the way that we came. Take a left here, and this should bring us to that overlooking the very first part of the cave. Then you're gonna just drop down this path here, and one more, and then to the bottom. And then just watch out for traps, because at this point it's the only thing that's going to kill you if you've cleared out the cave. If you're still running from trogs and whatnot, just carefully dart your way out of here. And yeah, and that's it. So that's how you get the Zhorns Hunting Bag. Again, it's a really good backpack for melee characters, helps reduce stamina. I don't think it's the only one that does, and honestly there's even better bags out there for melee characters. But if you like this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. If you didn't like the video, then leave a thumbs down. Do what you want to do, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one.